So before we delve real deep into SEO, I want to go over the fundamentals of SEO. So search engine optimization starts with keywords. You need to figure out first, what are your top 5 keywords or keyword phrases you want to rank for? So a lot of my clients come to me with 10, 20, 30 keyword ideas. But remember, it's better to rank on page 1 of Google search for a single keyword than it is to rank on page 5 for 9 keywords. So if you have no idea what your keyword is, go out and analyze your competition first using the Google Keyword Planner tool. So once you're logged into your Google AdWords, this is a free add-on to any Gmail. Click Tools, Keyword Planner. Then we want to click Search for new keywords using a phrase, website, or category. If you know your keyword you want to test, great, input it. But let's start with our landing page. I know I'm competing with Moz, so I want to put Moz.com's website. Scroll down, let's get ideas. And then we click Keyword Ideas. We scroll down. Okay, so keywords scraped from this landing page include search engine optimization tips. There's 1,000 monthly searches. But looking at this high, there's a lot of people competing for this ad on Google AdWords. That's what this column's about, AdWords competition. And you can see it's a pretty high bid. So if I ever wanted to rank, if I ever want to get AdWords for this, this is going to be very expensive. Same for this one. Search engine optimization companies, $27 a bid. That's a pretty expensive click. So this is something to consider. But just looking at this, I can at least start my keyword research and see what I want to rank for. So the term search engine optimization, $22,000 a month. This has nice search volume. This would be a good word to include in an article eventually. But do I want this as my initial homepage name? Probably not, because there's a lot of competition in AdWords for it, and I relate that directly to page competition. Because it makes sense. If there's a lot of people competing for the ad or for the highest ad rank, and they're willing to pay this much, there's obviously a lot of people with this keyword on their website and trying to rank for it. So what I like to do is click competition, rank by low, and then find a nice balance of low competition but higher average monthly searches. Moz local. So we keep scrolling. So let's go to our next. So this is the first one that kind of looks interesting to me. Obviously still a pretty expensive cost per click, but there's low competition. That's low AdWords competition. There's not many pay-per-click advertisers competing for this word. So from my experience, this is directly related to websites using this term as well. But to confirm this, I take this keyword over to 2 other pieces of software. I'll input it into Noble Samurai, and I'll input it into Longtail Keywords Pro. Then I can see the actual competition on that keyword and see if it's worth ranking for it. But as I see it with this free software provided by Google AdWords, the Keyword Planner, that's pretty decent search volume. It's pretty targeted towards what I'm looking for. I am selling a class on SEO information, so I could convert it into a book and then target these specific 590 people that are specifically looking for an SEO book. So an interesting angle, but make sure to play around and try to get at least 5 keywords that you want to rank for that are relevant to your brand or product or service. So once we have these keywords, we need to know how to use them properly to create search engine optimized content. So before writing an article, you want to think about which keyword you want to focus on. When you create that post or page or article, it should be a minimum of 300 words. Google really frowns on anything shorter because how much content can you actually get out there that isn't just an advertisement in under 300 words? So as a general rule of thumb, try to type your keyword search term into about 1 or 2% of your total text. So in an article of 300 words, you should mention your search terms 3 to 6 times. But this is another area Google has really cracked down on. In the past, people would saturate their articles with keywords and it would just look so spammy, but it would rank their sites high because there were so many occurrences of that keyword. But this is the new rule Google's going for, more at that 1 to 2% of your text using the actual keyword or very similar forms of that keyword. Next, take advantage of anchor text by internally linking to other content on your own website. So remember, this is hyperlinking a search keyword right within your post. My example I gave to you, Course Envy is the #1 source for top-rated online courses. Online courses is just going to be a link to another page on my own website. So I'm taking advantage of anchor text and showing Google that my website is correlated to that keyword. Another important thing, use photos in your post. And make sure when you upload those photos to add an alt tag for your specific keyword. So in the actual coding, here's an example. I uploaded a photo of a librarian, but the article title is "What is SEO?" I want to input that the alt tag, or what the text will show for this HTML image, is "What is SEO?" And that's my specific keyword for the article as well. Finally, you want to use paragraphs in your post to not only break up the content, but also allow for H2 heading titles throughout the post. So below is an actual image of a WordPress post. So as you can see, I can change the heading title to H2, and this is another element that Google's algorithm looks at. So this is a great place to not only plant that keyword, but also varying forms of that keyword.